The power of forgiveness. You know, have you ever been in a situation with a family member, a spouse, a friend, a boss, or someone, and they said all kinds of mean things to you? You said mean things to them. They may have cussed you out. You cussed them out. And somewhere deep down in your heart, you cannot forgive them. Jesus said, forgive them, for they know not what they do. There is power in forgiveness. Look at Exodus chapter 32, verse 32 says, yet now, if thou wilt forgive their sin, and if not, blot me, I pray thee, out of thy book which thou hast written, my Lord. The Father wants us to forgive. You see, when we let them go free, then we are assured that our names is kept in the book of life. Why? Because Jesus said to forgive, to let it all go. I don't want my name blotted out the book of life for having unforgiveness in my heart, spirit, mind, body, or soul. Isaiah chapter 2 verse 9 says, and the mean man bowed down, and the great man humbled himself, therefore forgive them not. If we keep bitterness in our heart, our mind, and our spirit, it's not healthy. And God is saying to let them go free. He's saying to humble ourselves and let it all go. I know this is hard and I know it hurts, but we have to let them go. Why? Forgiveness is not for them, a person, or crowds of people. It's for you, so that God can truly bless you. Matthew chapter 6 verse 12 says, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. So we're asking for that same mercy and grace that God has given us. He's forgiven us for so much. Even when we say, we're not going to do this again, we're not going to do that again, we still continue to do it. God shows grace and mercy, oh my God, and he forgives us. You know, have you ever been around family members or people, groups of people, your ex-spouse, and you have a problem forgiving them? They said that they wouldn't cheat on you again. They said that they wouldn't lie to you again. They said that they wouldn't talk about you again. They said that they wouldn't treat you bad. They said that they would never hurt you again, but they still did it. Jesus said, forgive them 7 times 7, 77 times that. So that means that God is saying, forgive them. We have to have it in our hearts to forgive on unlimited number and an unlimited measure, because Jesus forgives us, all of us, over and over again. And I know that this hurts because it used to hurt me. See, you're looking at a person that's been through so much heartache and pain. And I ask God to forgive me if I've caused any heartache or pain in anyone else's life. See, I already prayed that prayer. And I asked God to forgive me, and he has now forgiven me. Now, what if they haven't forgiven me, or that person or that family member? Well, guess what? It's not my job anymore. I am not in bondage anymore. I am free. Why? Because God has forgiven me. Now, they may be holding on to something from 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago about what happened, who shot John, this, that, and the other, to the 3rd degree, and hold on to it. But because God has forgiven me, if they still have bitterness in their heart towards me, it's not my fault. God has forgiven me, and I am free. You see, the Lord is trying to get to our hearts today, and he wants all of us to truly forgive. Forgive those that hurt you, talk about you, throw you under the bus, call you names, cuss you out. Oh my goodness, I know about this. Do you wrong. You've done nothing but tried to bless them and help them. But look what Jesus went through. They spit on him. They called him a wine bibber, a glutton. They ostracized him. They spit on him. Oh God, they treated him so bad. They did so many things to him. But he kept on going. He kept going about his Father's assignment. He kept going in joy. He kept pushing. He kept moving. And he kept loving. So today, don't let anything stop you from loving. And whatever you do, forgive that ex-husband, forgive that ex-wife, forgive your family member, forgive your auntie, your uncle, forgive, amen, all those who hurt you, talked about you. Forgive those who have harmed you, those who have talked about you in churches, the pastors, the evangelists, the teachers, the preachers. Let them all go. Amen. I'm telling you that I know for myself the power of forgiveness. And when you truly let them go, you can run into them at the gym, the grocery store, the car dealership, or walking down the street. And you can wave at them, you can hug them, how you doing? And you can keep going. I found out that you can love people from a distance. But truly forgiveness, it comes from your heart. How do you know that you've forgiven someone? Because you can see them and it doesn't affect you. You're not negative, you're not mean, you're not bringing up the past, you're not trying to cuss them out, you're not trying to hit them, fight them, nothing. Why? Because you have forgiven them. You know, Matthew 6, chapter 9 says, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, Father, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. There is power in forgiveness. Unlock your own blessings today. You are free in Jesus Christ. Your blessings are waiting for you. Will you let it all go? Forgive. There's so many blessings on the other side of forgiveness. I love you, and God bless. Shalom.